Good morning students, this is SHETH VIDYA MANDIR, English High School and Junior College of Science and Commerce. This is the HSC online audio video lecture series. I'm BINA RAIKAR, your OC teacher, and I'm continuing with chapter number 3, Entrepreneurship Development. Today's topic is Intrapreneur, that is a part of your recent initiatives in entrepreneurship development. Okay, now what is intrapreneurship? These are dreamers who take on hand responsibility for creating innovation of any kind within a business. Okay, that is, intrapreneurship is the entrepreneurship within an existing organizations. Okay, what do you mean by intrapreneur? That is, in an organization, an employee is working, okay, and during his span of work, he gets an idea, and that idea he passes on to his superiors, and the superiors like his idea, his innovative, his creativity, and they support him with his idea. Okay, that is called as your intrapreneur. That is an employee who has authority and support of his company employer to implement his own innovative and creative ideas. His idea or product may or may not earn immediate revenue for the company. Still, the employee keeps receiving his salary. Why he keeps receiving his salary? Because he is an employee of the company. The main difference between intrapreneur and entrepreneur is the entrepreneur takes financial risk, while intrapreneur does not have to invest any capital from his pocket. Because one is already an employee in a company, the other person is a person who wants to start a business. So he takes a risk, whereas the first one, the intrapreneur, doesn't take a risk because he's an employee and he gets his salary. The difference is an employer, the other intrapreneur is an employee. It is independent in operation and it depends on the organization to implement his ideas. It bears all the risk involved, and here there is no risk at all. It exhibits higher need for achievements. Here may not have high need achievements. Profit is a reward for an entrepreneur, whereas attractive salary, promotion and incentives are the rewards for an intrapreneur. An entrepreneur may not have formal education or qualification, but here qualification is required, professional as well as technical. In an entrepreneur, they do not have any boundaries of operation because it is their own business. They can work as however they like, whereas an intrapreneur has to operate within the organizational policies. Many large organizations have dedicated research and development departments where employees are encouraged to use their creative abilities. Okay, and organizations such as Kinetic India, Tata Motors, Infosys Technology are some of these companies, okay, who encourage intrapreneurship. Now, what does a company look in an individual when it selects people for intrapreneurship? There is 5 essential traits. Passionate self-starters. Okay, self-starters are people ambitious enough to further their career without the help of others. They set goals for themselves and meet them. They initiate problem solving and they are not afraid to take calculative risk or promote themselves. Second one, not strictly money motivated. That is, they appreciate a monetary bonus, but it does not drive them or her to succeed. Okay, money is a necessary for a living, but that is not their driving motive. According to a study reported in Harvard Business Review, people focus on their salaries. The less they focus on satisfying their intellectual curiosity or learning new skills, which can decrease their job performance. Then thirsty for knowledge is a long life learner and always thirsty for knowledge. An entrepreneur is always learning new skills, is one that will be able to come up with innovative ideas for the business. The more employees learn, the more they're able to use that knowledge to their advantage and to the advantage of the business. It is able to nurture that innovative idea. An entrepreneur doesn't just come up with an innovative idea or leave it at that. Okay, he or she needs to put in the time and efforts to nurture that idea. That is through brainstorming, research, detailed planning, creating a proposal. Okay, an entrepreneur will back up his or her ideas with research and solid plans. Ready to pivot, that is, adaptability is another sign of intrapreneur. They know when they have an awesome idea, but they are also willing and able to change course if they recognize that that might not work. They are not discouraged by failure. They take failure as a life lesson and use it to move forward. Being able to identify when they should pivot and then doing just allows an individual to grow. An entrepreneur is given an opportunity to grow through failure. He or she comes back stronger with better ideas than before. How to inculcate an entrepreneurial culture? Okay, that is incubation programs, empower people, applaud and rewards, and freedom and flexibility. Incubation centers, you have to create an incubation center or an internal program to identify and motivate outstanding employees for the innovative projects of the organization. An individual from the top management should ideally be the head of such an incubation center. Then you have empower those people, inspire them to think out of the box, and the pressure of not to fail is enough for a good idea that the employee wants to share. And the next one is the applaud and reward. Performance appraisals and reward systems with innovative and creative ideas is the best way to inculcate intrapreneurial qualities. Freedom and flexibility. Most organizations overload the employees so much that they hardly find time to think or share new ideas with management. And so you have to ensure that your employee have enough time to think and work around new ideas. Okay, so let's have a revision as to what was discussed. The first one was the concept or what is intrapreneur, then the distinguish between the intra and the entrepreneur, then special traits to spot an intrapreneur, and how to inculcate the culture in an organization. I hope you have understood this, students. Thank you.